I'm just genuinely so excited. Okay guys, don't panic. Literally don't panic. We are here to discuss the BTS comeback. Damn near everything that's going on, because it's a lot. It's genuinely a lot. I have no script. I did no prep. So here we are. We're just here and we're just gonna like work together. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, so let's run it back. One, everybody in BTS is officially out of the military, okay? So that means that they're all out here and they're all doing little random lives and having fun with each other. Like that is, like that has been so much fun for me as ARMY to see finally that, you know, the boys are all chilling and, you know, we're getting the content back. We're getting the content back and I'm genuinely like so excited. I just want to take a moment to pause for a second and just genuinely thank each individual member of BTS for keeping us fed and full during this entire hiatus. Like, this has been the most active, like, quote unquote, like, pause that a group has ever been done. Like, let's take a second, because when older groups would go and do their military enlistments, it would be radio silent. BTS prepared, every member of BTS prepared an album and a music video and some sort of promo, whether it was like large scale or small scale. And to like make matters like even worse, 3 of them went on tour. 3. One of them, Jin, I genuinely never thought Jin would ever tour. But he managed to make some shit shake. So like I am just so forever grateful, because it really, well, we did miss them, especially during that like brief period where everybody was in. I don't think we give BTS really enough credit for how much effort and work it took for them to prepare everything separately and develop their own musical identities and push out good music. Like Jungkook's Golden, bro, that album, like literally, well, I'll do a whole separate video about like my favorite like chapter 2 releases. Jungkook's Golden did so well, like as far as like radio play and reach, and so did Jimin's Face, that also did really well with like radio play and reach. And like I'm just very proud to call myself ARMY and to have been ARMY since like 2014. Like guys, I have been here in the trenches this entire time. like I'm just genuinely so excited. It is now here. We are now back. It is now comeback season. So the album is dropping March 20th. And it has these 3 symbols here. Some people are saying it means the sun. Some other people are saying some other things. There's a whole bunch of different references. I am not the theory person. I don't have all them brain cells. So if you really want to know what is going on and the theories behind that, please, I highly suggest that you check some Reddits, and you check Reddit and you check Twitter, because everybody's over there conspiracy theorying and all the things, and I'm not that girl. Like I used to watch Bookish Theories. I'll plug her YouTube channel right here. She helped me understand like damn near everything, because I'm not there yet. There's another ARMY YouTuber who does like theory videos. I'll also like plug her here when I find her. Anyway, so the album comes out March 20th, right? The tour announcements drop January 14th. So let's just pause here, right? The tour start date is unknown. However, people have been throwing out some theories on there. My current working theory is that the tour will officially start on, let me go here and pull up my calendar. I think the tour is going to kick off in Seoul on April 10th. Hear me out. The album comes out on the 20th. They're definitely gonna do some promotions and some music shows and live performances back there. And you know, Korea is a majority Christian country, so like they're not gonna do anything over Easter, so that pretty much bumped the start of the tour back. So I'm banking on the tour starting April 10th with about 2.5 weeks of shows in Korea. If and I'm using like the Map of the Soul tour, which like I had Map of the Soul tickets. I actually had barricade tickets to Map of the Soul. Me and my friend were supposed to go to that tour, and that show was literally the day before my birthday. So I held onto my ticket for dear life until Ticketmaster told me, no, the show is officially canceled. Please take your money back. We don't want it. But I was so excited for that show, and then to find out that it couldn't even happen. Like I was just devastated. So it's been a minute since I've seen BTS as a 7. I saw them at 7 back in 2021 at Professional Dance LA day 1. I did have a day 2 ticket, but we're not gonna go there. That's for personal story. But I had a ticket and then I sold it. Dumbest thing I ever did, because that was the day Megan Thee Stallion came out, and I am obsessed with Megan Thee Stallion too. So you know, like I still get very, very, very pissed off at my decisions during that time, and I will never do that shit again. Don't ever sell your ticket because some dude wants to go hang out with you. He can fucking wait. Okay, don't do what I do. Okay, don't do what I did. That was literally dumb. So yeah, I believe the tour dates are going to mirror that one, because I'm not going to count Permission to Dance, the LA show, the Vegas show, or the last show that they did in Busan as like real tour dates. I'm going to count like Love Yourself, Speak Yourself as like their last like real quote-unquote tour. Okay, so where does that leave us right now? I think that the US tour will start late April or the first week in May and go into June 6th. I believe that they will hit these cities. I don't know about the order. That is up for grabs. My friends think they're going east to west. I think they're going west to east. Just because Map of the Soul went west to east. But I believe they're going to do 2 nights in almost every city. And they're going to only play stadiums. So there is LA, San Fran. I think they're going to do Texas. I think they're going to do Chicago. I think they're going to squeeze in Orlando or DC. It's going to be one or the other. They're going to do New York / New Jersey, but I mean, MetLife is big. I consider MetLife New York. They're gonna do MetLife, and they're going to do Toronto, and they may do 1 night in Toronto and 1 night in Mexico City. I think that is all the stops that they will do on the North America leg of the tour across like all those different dates. I think they will stick to majority shows that will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and if they are doing a show in the middle of the week, I think it's going to just be literally one show. Now I have a whole video coming out with me and my friend where we're going to predict the songs that we think will be on the set list as of now. So stay tuned for that. That will probably come out sometime in like February. But yeah, that is my prediction. I think after they do the tour ends on the 6th. I believe they will go back, or ends around the 6th, maybe the last weekend in May. I believe they will get on a plane, they will go back to Korea, they will prepare for Festa, they will do a Festa show, and then after Festa is over, they'll probably take a 2-week break to like chillax, hang out, have home, I don't know, get a drink. I don't fucking know. Like let them play video games for hours on end. Who cares, right? And then they will pick it back up and they will go from there. They will hit South America. So I'm predicting like Brazil, you know, basically like around there. Like I think they will hit South America, and then from South America they will go straight to Europe. They'll do South America and Europe between July and August. Then After that, they'll go home again, take a little break, chillax in the month of September, to then go back and hit Asia October and end that tour by November, December timeframe. Wrapping up with the end of the year, like Inkigayo, Mama Awards, like AAA, whatever. Yeah, like that entire thing. That is my prediction. We will find out in about 6 days whether I'm right or wrong. What else is going on with the comeback? Okay, so they said that the album is going to have 14 songs, which I think the last album they had that had that many songs was B. I'm not going to count Proof, because Proof to me was a repackage, considering that we only had like about 4 releases, and it was like a lot of demo songs, and like it was like a compilation album. Like I'm not gonna consider that as like a real album. So to me, like the last real album BTS put out was B back in 2020. So it's been a minute. Like it's now, as far as like what I think will be included on the album, I have no idea. My initial theory, and after like we get some more like teasers and images, I mean, I kind of like a better theory for y'all. I think that the album is going to be it's either going to be a combination of all their individual sounds, or where they want to go in the future, or it's going to be a mix of like their old school sound mixed in with where they want to go in the future. I'm hoping it's a mix between like their old school sound and where they want to go in the future. I don't think there'll be a single feature on the album. I don't think they need a feature at this point. But if they do take a feature, I think it will probably be a rap feature from a female artist. My manifestations is that it's Megan, or Megan, Doechii. I think a Doja feature would be kind of cool too. Yeah, I do think there's going to be an EDM style song on that album. Not similar to like Mic Drop, but definitely just like something like way more higher energy. And I do hope that we do get subunit songs again. And I don't really care who does subunit with who at this point. Like, I just really want a subunit song. I hope that this album does have hidden tracks, like one secret song literally for ARMYs that like just kind of like you have to buy the CD to hear it. And if not that, then I do hope that they do decide to do the one thing that I have been asking for years, which is to put Deng on an album. Like, and take that song off SoundCloud and put it on an album. Like, I really feel like that is another thing that like I definitely want to happen. I would literally lose my shit if we got another cypher. Like, anything Rapline does, like Rapline most like oh my god, like anything Rapline does, like I'm just so excited. Like, I don't give what they do on there, but I'm like dying to hear a Rapline song. Like when Suga during his tour did like all his parts in the Rapline songs for like 10 minutes, I think I actually combusted into flames, like inside of UBS Arena. Like I just could not fathom that was a thing. So I'm like super excited. Now let's go to the part that we all don't really want to talk about, but it's definitely there. Tickets. I think that tickets prices will mirror what the prices of J-Hope were for this last tour. Meaning the most expensive seat in the house, I believe, at worst case scenario, will be $1,200. I think that will be the VIP package, and that is my misery on hell, like, worst price. And I like to think that way because like I'd rather think about like the worst scenario, and then that way if it's not that price and then it drops and let's say it's only like 800 or 700 or maybe 500, like I'm very excited because I prepared for 1,200. Honestly, I prepared for a lot of money on this tour. I may lose my mind and go to multiple stops, just like I did for Stray Kids, because I just don't care. And it's BTS. Like I might do it. I literally don't tempt me, because I will do it. I will literally do it. So I'm expecting about $1,200, and that's including fees and anything else. Not merch, but fees to like go there. So that's my worst case scenario. Now, as far as like what you're getting for the $1,200, I think you're only gonna get soundcheck and the VIP, quote unquote, like VIP way of like getting your merch before everybody else gets their merch and like a little VIP gift. I do not see BTS doing a send-off. I think send-offs have gotten way too chaotic from what I've seen online, and I just don't see them really doing that. If anything, I think they would probably just do a longer sound check. I think that's something that like the industry really just needs to do, because like 15 minutes is just like really short. Like I think doing like a 30-minute sound check makes more sense than doing a whole send-off where like everybody's pushing each other. People are leaving like a half an hour before the show even ends, like just to get a good spot for their interactions. Like I just feel like it's just not it's just not practical. I think ticketing on Ticketmaster is going to be an absolute nightmare. If the price doesn't take you out, I think the process in getting the ticket will be the worst. So it's probably going to be super important that you have an ARMY membership. I have already renewed my ARMY membership for the year. I actually did that at the end of last year when they said that they were sending out a special letter to the ARMYs that are gold membership. Like if I would have known that I could have gotten like a nice little card from them just for renewing my little $20 every year, I would have been renewing my $20 for a year. So I think I missed it by like 1 year, where I think I didn't have it for like 4 or 5 months, because like you don't get anything from it besides just like the pre-sale code, and nobody was on tour. So I was like, oh, forget it, save $20. I'll go spend $20 on something BTS related in my literally right in front of me. So I didn't do it, but if I had, then I would have gotten that little card. I think so. Well, I don't know whether they sent those over to like international fans. Whatever. I also believe that they will be dropping a new version of the ARMY Bomb, because while yes, like the newest version of the ARMY Bomb never went on tour, I don't see them not using this as an opportunity to like get more money out of us and just give us a reason to like buy something, have everybody buy something. So I do believe we will be getting a new ARMY Bomb. And if we do, I'm like probably not going to decorate it, because I have not decorated any of the ARMY Bombs since I've had them. So I'm probably just gonna keep it the way it is. It's just really good to be here again and to have something to like extremely look forward to by the time it hits. Now, depending on the price will depend on how many stops I go to. I think at most for me, since BTS concerts are basically mandatory, I will be going, if everything works out well, I will be going to both days in the New York area. Or all the shows in the New York area. I'm gonna be in there, I'm gonna be all days. Even if one day I'm up at the front and then the other day I'm in the back, like I'm talking last row in the back, I will still be up there in the same energy on all those days. Now, I'm hoping that I can potentially swing to go to another stop, and if I do get the chance to go to another stop, I will probably pick either pick Chicago or I will pick LA, but it really just depends. If I do go to another stop, I think I may do the same strategy I did for Stray Kids, which was like only go to the show if it is on a Saturday, just because it makes it easier for like work and trying to navigate all that other stuff. I'm just really excited. Like the guys look energized, they look well rested, they look hungry, like they look like they're just like ready to get out there and like be in our faces way more often. And I'm just really excited to see what this brings. I do think that this is going to be the largest music event period of the year. Like I just don't see it. Like while yes, like a lot of people like me have left BTS because they weren't fans of like some of the endorsement deals that they've done recently, or they're not fans of like their new music, or they moved on to other groups, or just like K-pop in general. I do think BTS still has the fans, just like a large chunk of their fans that have just been sitting here patiently waiting, patiently listening to their music, watching their old videos, watching Run BTS, like seeing their clips all over the internet. Like, I just think that we're all just sitting here patiently waiting for this moment, and it's so great to like finally be here. And another thing that I think will really be super popular this year, specifically BTS related, is fan events. I believe you're going to see a resurgence of ARMY events, like across like every major city, because we've had like K-pop events like before where like they were pretty frequent, where we did a lot of cup sleeves and all that. I think those are going to come back like pretty big, or we're going to see way more like DJ groups like K-pop Club Night or K-pop Aha Mania, you know, like do more like pre-show concerts and post-show concerts, which like if you have not had the chance to like go out and like go to a pre-show event or a post-show event, please do. They are so much fun. They are genuinely so much fun to just be around like other people. So if you've been looking for other like people to kind of just like geek out with about like your favorite boy paper, like please, I highly suggest that you look up events in your city, and you just, you know, take a deep breath, hype yourself up, get brave, and go out there and meet and make new friends. Like, it is genuinely so much fun. So I'm so looking forward to that. Another thing I'm really looking forward to, which like I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also not at the same time, is like I am looking forward to getting my outfit ready. I am fucking scared, okay guys, because I stress myself out with Stray Kids, I stress myself out with Cat's Eye, and I'm going to do the exact same thing again with BTS. Like, I need to make sure my outfit is perfect, and I'm not sure whether I want to go like OG and like just kind of like recreate one of like their very like first like outfits, or if I want to just pull up in like old merch and like let that be like my like old school flex, or whether I want to just like do like a reinterpretation, or whether I literally want to like sew my own outfit. Like I think if I have the time, I wouldn't mind sewing my own outfit, or like making that as like my little thing that I do, because I'm not decorating my arm bomb. Like, my arm bomb must stay like the way that it is intended. What else am I really excited for? Oh, I'm also excited for, and honestly, I hope y'all come out. Please show up at the concerts again. I need the Pink community to come back, okay? Because let me tell you, I'll put a picture here because I'm not gonna take that thing off the wall, but like the BTS Pink community back in the day was so much fun. I literally used to come with a wad of cash to like every stop just to make sure that I saw to pick up like fan made merch. So like if you are a ARMY fan made, like if you are ARMY and you are still out here making fan made merch, like please, because like where am I going to get a Yoongi tangerine? Like, is this not perfect? Is the Yoongi tangerine not perfect? Because to me, like, it is like 10 out of 10. Like, I've never seen anything better than like this, or like very like Pacific like memes, like this Jungkook deodorant, which not deodorant, oh my gosh, this Jungkook fucking fabric softener, which like if y'all remember the story about Jungkook and his fabric softener, like it's just the most hilarious thing. Or like Hobie's chicken noodle soup. Like, I need y'all to come back out and like be there, because I will be there with a fat wallet ready to spend all my money, because the merch that y'all make is better than the merch that they make for themselves. Recently they've been doing a little bit better, but like I don't want to, I'm not buying like the baseball jerseys or like any of that other ugly junk. Like, it has to be cute. Like, I feel like the only person that had cute merch this year or not this year, oh my gosh, last year was J-Hope. J-Hope's merch was actually pretty cute for what it was. So, but if I'd rather support like you and your small business, because I know that like you chock that thing full of references. Like, look at Jin Super Tuna. Like, I could never, I'm never like, I think I'm creative, but I ain't that creative. So I'm really, really excited to see y'all come back, and I'm just excited to be at their concert venue ridiculously early. Like, I will literally, like, if it's BTS world, I will literally wake up at like 6 a.m. in the morning just to make sure that I get there in enough time to like enjoy all the pre-fan like goodies and vibes. Like, it is such a good time. Oh, something I completely please. Sorry guys, I'm jumping around. I told you I had no script. So another thing that I really do not want them to do this time around, please, on God, no GA. No GA, no GA, no GA, no GA, no GA. I will probably do a whole other separate video about like K-pop concert etiquette, like if y'all are so interested. But like, literally, I personally don't want to do GA. Like, it is just a lot. I'm surprised that I even pushed through for Stray Kids, but specifically BTS GA, when I did that for Love Yourself tour, it was a mess. I was literally sitting outside City Fields parking lot for like a week, switching on and off with this girl that I had met. And while yes, I had like an amazing view and like I really like enjoyed myself, like it's just too intense. Put floor seats, do floor seats, and just call it a day. Like, please. Okay. But yeah, I pretty much just came here to just ramble on about the BTS news because you'll be here with me at every step of the journey. So yeah, we're back. We are so back, and I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us, and manifesting that everything aligns perfectly and I am able to go to all the shows and nothing crazy happens, and that anybody who has not been able to go see BTS is able to go see BTS, and everybody has like a really good time, because that is such a unique experience. And yeah, next week me and my friend are going to be filming our prediction set list video, so if you guys are interested, tune in for that. And just as a preemptor, like, I personally like, we're gonna be joking a lot, but like they could go up there and sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and I'll be happy. Like, I genuinely don't care. So yeah, but stay tuned. That's gonna be a really fun video. And yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening to me ramble, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.